Fellow Nigerians, it was with heavy hearts that we received the news of the death of Nigeria's first female combat pilot, Tolulokpe Arotile. The circumstances surrounding her death are very mysterious, and I am here today on behalf of the Global Coalition for Security and Democracy in Nigeria to analyze the circumstances surrounding her death and to make a conclusion. Now, she was born on the 13th day of December 1995 and died on Tuesday, 14th July 2020 at the young age of 24. If you look at the processes through which the news of her death was published, we know that we have three versions. One, they said that she died on the tarmac. The tarmac is the runway or a cemented surface, probably and mostly within an airport. But before I continue, I would like to say that on the day that she died, the father reported that he spoke with her by 1 p.m. and by 5 p.m. he received the news that his daughter was in the mortuary. Now, the second opinion, so to speak, concerning the circumstances of her death was that she died from a traffic accident. Then the final report concerning the circumstances of her death was made by the public relations officer of the Nigerian Air Force, Air Commodore Ibikunle Daramola. According to Daramola, he said that Tolulokpe was standing and a former secondary school classmate who was driving a car was reversing the car in excitement to greet her. The car hit Tolulokpe. She fell down, used her head to hit the ground, taken to the hospital, and she died. We find this explanation very suspicious. No. Now let us analyze the circumstances. This is a car reversing. She's standing. When a car like this is reversing, it will hit the abdomen of the person or the legs, right? Now, let's assume that we believe what is said, that she fell down. Now, she's falling down and her head hits the ground. Remember, the car was reversing. Now, the question is this. The car hit her abdomen or where? At what spot? We want to know that. Secondly, the head hit the ground, right? Okay. At what speed was the car reversing? The speed of a car that is reversing is different from a car that is driving frontally. At what speed was the car reversing? Then she fell down. At what speed did her head hit the ground? There is a speed of fall. At what speed did the head hit the ground? We demand for an autopsy concerning the circumstances surrounding her death. Because now we are hearing that they are in a hurry to bury her. And they have asked the father to choose any cemetery in Nigeria that they can bury her. They've already even offered, that is the Nigerian Air Force, that she should be buried at the National Cemetery because many people will attend. Is that the issue? What killed her? That is the primary issue here. Now, we strongly believe that she did not just die. She was killed. That is our belief. So for now, we can say it's an allegation that she was allegedly killed. Now, what are the basis for the suspicion? For you to kill somebody, there must be a motivation. Now, what are the motivations? Why would somebody want to kill her? Let us see. Now, she's the first female combat pilot. It is natural that some persons were already jealous of her position. But most importantly, she is fighting terrorists. She just returned from Katsina, the home state of President Buhari, area battle, fighting the terrorists from the air. Now she's just on 1 week break. She will return. So she's a threat to terrorists. And you know that there are some persons in Nigeria, even in the government, even within the security forces, that do not want terrorism to end in Nigeria because it is big business for them. They trade on the blood of Nigerians. Did they kill her because she was a threat to terrorists? Motivation 1. Motivation 2. She will return to the battlefield within a week, and she may kill more people by air. She and her mission, because that is her job, to keep Nigerians safe for you and for me. There was a fear that her return to Katsina State will mean more casualties for terrorists, and that will make Nigerians safer. And that is why the Nigerian government must take action about the circumstances surrounding the death of our compatriots. Now, what is the other motive? This is a period where the government of Nigeria is integrating terrorists. Integration is on. The same terrorists that have killed Nigerians are being integrated. And the government is also having recruitment. Police recruitment is on. That could be another motivation. Why? Some of the so-called repentant terrorists will join the police force. And that is why the government made sure that the recruitment of police falls in July, the same month that 603 so-called repentant terrorists would have been released so that they could join. Now, if she returns, she could be a threat to the recruitment of some terrorists into the Nigerian police force. So, in all of this, she was an obstacle. She was an obstacle to the sponsors of terrorists. This could be the motivation leading to her death. In conclusion, we are saying that the circumstances leading to the death of Tolulope Arotile, the circumstances are very suspicious, and she might have been intentionally killed for her service to our country. Shall we remain silent? The answer is no. At this period, we sincerely send our condolences, heartfelt condolences to the family of Arotile, and we ask the father, engineer Arotile, please do not receive any condolence money from the Nigerian government at this period, because that is what they will do, so that you do not press for an autopsy. Please, we are with you, and we ask that you call for an autopsy, and the federal government does not need to be told that an autopsy and a very high-level investigation should be carried out concerning the circumstances of somebody that have sacrificed a life for the service of nation, so that there will be peace and security in the Federal Republic of Nigeria. We call on Nigerian women, we call on Nigerian youths to arise and ask questions. We cannot afford to remain silent. She must not die in vain. This death is not of God. Now, we are asking also that whenever one Nigerian is killed and we all remain silent, you might be the next victim. It is very easy to say, God forbid, but we must stand up now. On the next video, I will show you the person that killed the Chief Justice of Nigeria, the late Chief Justice of Nigeria, Justice Bola Ige, who was assassinated in 2001. Somebody made a video and we heard the confession, and this is not something the Minister of Justice should be silent about. That person must be arrested. But we are going to show you that video. The killer is still in Nigeria, moving freely. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. If we do not faint, if we do not give up, definitely, together, each and every one of us will overcome, and we shall see the Nigeria of our dream. We must overcome, now or never.